Welcome to ASN Sports TV. My name is Sam Bon. Yes, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also you can follow us on all our social media platforms. And don't forget to go to our website asnsportstv.net for stories of sport activities here in this region. It's time once again for us to delve into the world of sports and look at the highlight of the first round one matches that took place last night in the Champions Cup here in the Concacaf region. And also, Houston Dynamo took a 2-1 away defeat in St. Louis as they went down away from home, while Philadelphia Union got a 3-2 away win against Deportivo Saprissa in Costa Rica as Julian Caranza got a hat-trick in that matchup. So come on, let's take a journey right around the world of the Champions Cup here in the Concacaf. Yes, Dynamo are going through a lot of issues, injury woes, departure of players and all that, because their captain Hector Herrera is out, and also Corey Bird left the team to Cincinnati, and also Nelson Quinones is out for the rest of the season. So there's kind of new faces, a short-term drafting of players from the Dynamo 2 to the main team. But lo and behold, the match kicked off in St. Louis, and Nigerian under-20 player, I'm talking about Aliu Ibrahim, nearly put Houston Dynamo 1-0 up, but his goal was cancelled. When you look at that goal of Aliu Ibrahim, do you think that goal was offside? Let's replay that goal. Let's see. Look at that ball from Carrasquilla. Just look at the way Carrasquilla walked that ball in. And he took his time to lay that pass to Aliu Ibrahim, who I think was onside, and he slotted that ball past the goalkeeper of St. Louis. But a VR review, can't struck that goal off because they say it was offside. I don't think so. If you look at Benosin, he was kind of furious with the call of the VAR, but life goes on. And now here comes St. Louis. Former Houston Dynamo defender, I'm talking about Tim Parker, got his team going with that header. Great header, great awareness inside the box, and he headed that ball past Steve Clark, and St. Louis, we are 1-0 up. Now Houston now struck back mid-second half of that game. Sebastian Kowalski, the Polish player, just look at also Ali Ibrahim, now Tom provider. Look at the way he dispossessed that ball from St. Louis player. He met that run, and look at that beautiful pass from Ali Ibrahim to Sebastian Kowalski, and he wasted no time, blast that ball past St. Louis goalkeeper to level up for Houston Dynamo. Yes, after Sebastian Kowalski drew level for Houston Dynamo, in the mid-second half, now it became, a ding-dong affair. These two great sides trying each other for size. Houston nearly, got the go-ahead goal and defending deeply. Even St. Louis, had some great chances, but that chance came late in the 90th minute. Will I say, inexperienced naivety? The defender was not aware about the ball inside his own box as St. Louis walked that ball from the right flank inside Houston goal area. And super draft pick, I'm talking about Hosai Kijima, the Japanese-born player, was able to dispose that young Houston Dynamo defender that ball, and he struck that at the far corner of the field of the post to give the home team St. Louis the go-ahead goal, which eventually became the winner of that tie between Houston Dynamo and St. Louis City Football Club in the first leg of the Champions League here in Concacaf. But the fact is that the return leg is in Houston in a fortnight, and Dynamo have a chance of turning around this first leg deficit if they, can do that. But the snag in this game is that Sebastian Ferrari suffered a hamstring injury, which Benosin said that he don't know the timeline, he might be out. Yeah, bad news for Houston as their problem goes from bad to worse. Look at the fact that Hector is out, Quinones is out for the rest of the season, and now Sebastian Ferrari has joined the injury list. All right, let's go to the post-match conference of Houston Dynamo coach Benosin and Sebastian Kowalski.
Yeah, it stings a little bit in the moment, but afterwards, the thoughts with the staff and the players that it was a heck of an effort from our group, and we live to fight another day. We get our away goal. We lose the game, but the away goal is important. And now we get to go back home and have them at our place. And a lot of really good performances, and we found out some things about ourselves. And that's part of these early games. Score a goal. Scored another goal actually that got called back. That apparently, from what I'm hearing, should not have gotten called back. The more people are looking at that, so that's not a lot of fun to digest that. But that's life. It's a very, very tough team. It's a very tough building to come into. It's smash mouth soccer. It's down your throat constantly. And I thought overall we held up pretty well. Losing a striker in the first portion of the game, who probably will be out for quite a bit, and had to make some changes on the fly. So again, overall, some really good performances, and I'm happy with the overall game and the game plan, and yeah, it would have been nice to tie though.
All right, away from that Houston Dynamo game against St. Louis City Football Club, let's go to Costa Rica, the game between Philadelphia Union and Deportivo La Saprissa. Yes, the winner of that tie will face Pachuca in the round of 16. In the 54th minute, Julian Caranza started his journey to his first hat-trick here in the Concacaf. Yes, he powered home that header when he was in between two Saprissa defenders. Look at how they walked that ball in, and a great ball was launched inside the box, and Julian Caranza rose the highest to power that in to draw level for Philly Union after Saprissa went ahead in that game via own goal from Jacob Glances. Now, in the 75th minute, Julian Caranza got his second of the night from a close range after a great team work from the left flank, and he finished up superbly. Now, 4 minutes later, in the 79th minute, Julian Caranza struck again when he finished off a perfect counter-attack started by Jacob Glances in that match as he slot that ball past Saprissa goalkeeper. Philly Union held off a late surge from Saprissa to win that ball 3-2 to get their win on the way. And they have a return leg at the Subaru Park. Yes, great goal, great win from Philadelphia Union as Jim Colton era again start for Philadelphia Union. What a way to win in Costa Rica. Other matchup that will take place today, being Wednesday, February 21st, is Calvary Football Club will be at home in Canada as they will host Orlando City Football Club in their first leg of the Champions Cup here in Concacaf, while New England Revolution also will tackle Independiente in Panama in their own first leg. So a lot of matchup here in the Concacaf Champions Cup. But don't forget that the 2024 MLS regular season will kick off this weekend as Houston Dynamo will start off their campaign at home against Sporting Kansas. Yes, and I will be here with my man Chris Cartos for us to preview the opening matchups across all match venues on ASN Sports TV YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also you can follow us on all our social media platforms, ASN Sports TV on X, on Facebook, and also on Instagram. Once again, subscribe to our YouTube channel, ASN Sports TV, as we tell sports stories in a unique way. My name is Sam, and thanks for joining me on this short episode on the highlight of the Concacaf Champions Cup. Thanks for watching.